First of all, I want to thank you. And I am teaching a peace education class and looking for material for my class. That's why I come up with you guys. And actually, I also found Lisa, and I think I am the Mexican teacher you were talking about. And I just want to thank you because of these cards, the Peace Ambassador cards. I love them. Well, I'm going to give you a little bit of context. I am teaching this, I'm teaching a high school that is part of a university, and we are in the same campus. And I'm teaching for 12 grades. I'm teaching this peace, it's an optative class, peace education. And it's kind of, they thought that I was like the hippie one and very idealistic. But now it has grown, and I have to thank my boss because she says yes to everything I ask. And so here I am. And the toolkit that you guys have, it helped me a lot for my classes, because what I did last semester was to tell the kids about the cosmovisions, about war and peace, and telling them that violence is a construct. And because violence is a construct, we can build peace with ideas. And at the beginning, the kids were a little reluctant, but then now they understand, because we analyze cartoons, we analyze TV shows, and now they are peace ambassadors. And we were talking, there were 3 modules in my class. It was peace within, and then it was peace with others, conflict resolution, and another one is peace with my community. A little bit of background, I'm an engineer, but I have a master's degree in conflict resolution, so that's why I'm doing this. And this semester, these guys, my students were very, very into peace within on mental health, and they were very, very into saving the planet. Peace of the community, it was about the environment. So thank you to Betty and Naomi and everybody in my group. I was thinking, okay, let's make a peace garden. That's peace within and peace with the environment. And that's what I'm doing. This peace garden, well, the envision, it was to create a sense of community by taking care of ourselves and the environment. And I had to change the mentality that you are on your own, and in order to be a peace ambassador, you have to be Malala or a Nobel Prize. And I'm telling my kids, hey, you can do it 1 action a day and with 1 person. So here is the peace garden. We had the opportunities. The barriers were like, I don't know enough about plants and reforestation, and this idea that, peace is for hippies, nobody can do it, this is a violent place. So those were my barriers, but the opportunity is that I have, with the university, they have a student group that it's called Project 25, and their mission is for each person in the world, if they each of us plant 25 trees, we can save the world. So they are the ones telling us the know-how, and they are the ones telling me which plants, because I don't want to mess up with the environment. So they are the ones with the know-how. And also I have all the support from my school. And who are my teammates? Well, my students, the student association, the school administration. I have a public school that I will talk about it a little bit, the local government, and cultural practitioners. And what I did is, okay, let's do this peace garden, and I need the money for the plants. So we had this pottery workshop, and that was last week, and a local artist came to my class and taught us how to make pottery. And at the beginning, my students were like, what does this have to do with peace? And I'm like, inner peace, this is for your mental peace. And we did it. And so we already have the base, and they're drying, and next week with the architecture department, they're going to give us the oven so we can cook the vases. And we will have an auction to sell the vases. And I'm thinking maybe the parents will buy that because I don't know how it's gonna come up. Okay. And then with this money, we're going to buy the plants, and then we're going to make the garden. And so I have the pottery, the wheating, and then there is a museum in the city that we're going to create the auction. And then we are going to plant the trees. But also, a colleague, he's teaching a class about climate change. So we are going to work with a public school, the kids in 6th grade. We have a mini congress a whole week, and my kids are going to teach those kids peace education workshops about anxiety and about peace in sports, how sports can help you with your mental health, but also like to stop fighting. You know, when you are fun, like here, like soccer, every time there is a soccer match, people get really like angry with each other because you go for another team. So they're going to teach the kids that it is a game and it's supposed to be fun, and you do not fight with others. And while I am going to be teaching, my kids are going to be teaching peace education, my other colleagues, kids are going to be teaching climate change to these 6th graders. And that's what we're going to do. And where are we? Well, hopefully we're not going to get, COVID, like we're supposed to have the workshops next month, and hopefully COVID wouldn't ruin these plans. But right now, we already created the vases, and those are some of the pictures. That was on Monday and on Wednesday. And it was really fun because it was in the open space because of COVID, and there were students from other classes coming, and they were like, what is this, and why I'm not doing this? And now they want to take the class. So I think my kids relaxed and other kids wanting to join. So I'm really happy about it. And this guy here on the right, he's a handful. He's really sweet, but he's a handful, and he really enjoys it, and he's so into teaching other kids about peace. And the coming soon plans, as I told you, the workshop for the 6th graders is between the 21st and the 25th. Hopefully COVID will let us do that. The basis auction, it will be around March the 14th or the 18th. And the reforestation and the peace garden is going to be on April the 23rd. So that's it.